All right, I'm gonna try one standard game, and I'll see if I regret it. Big board, let's go. It's time. There should be I would be more inclined to do a big board if there was some sort of turn timer. If there was something that prevented people from taking 8 hours on a move, I'd be more inclined to do this. Okay, that's probably fine. Possibly. Let's push. Let me do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just some simple counting. Don't worry about it. You know, counting can be very difficult. What can I say? And I think he's made it. Let go. All right, you know what? These could be quick. Not bad. 4 moves to the left, 4 moves up, and 4 moves into the past. I wasn't sure if this would be enough, but it more than enough was. Yeah, queens are powerful. We're starting to get aggressive now with these queens. There's so many different attacks you can do. All right, I'm stoked for more 8x8s. Let's do it. Let's see. I feel like developing the queen is infinitely important. This is my normal chess move. I always open with c4 as white, and now I feel like it's twice as powerful in this game. How can you control how far pieces move in the past? They have to move in exactly the same number of spaces in each direction. I'm gonna block this, or set this up here. All right, let's develop a knight. Keep my king protected. Do not want to get hit in the past. All right, he's got the move coming out here. I might just hit him with the pawn push. Just the small pawn push, nothing big. But mostly protecting the pawn in a way that doesn't jeopardize my king. Let's also push this one too. I should be all right with. Yeah, I'm gonna push this too. Interesting. Taking is a bait. Taking is a big, big bait. So let's instead push out our bishop and do this a different way. Where can his knight go? Nowhere I care about. He's good. Yeah, if I take with this knight, this diagonal gets opened and this queen can hit there. I don't know if it would be mate, but there's a chance it could be, and I'm not risking that. I think it would be in like 2 turns. I'm almost tempted to block now. Not block, but you know what I mean. Set this sort of thing up. I do want a castle, but I also don't want to lose a piece here, so I kind of want to set this up. Oh boy, he's getting nerve-wracking. He's advancing with pieces. I have to play defensive as white. Never a good sign. It's all right, though. I think my fortress is pretty strong. I would be shocked if he had moves. He's probably calculating where all his pieces can go. I wish I could actually, in this moment, see where my pieces can possibly move. I think I take with the bishop just to develop it. All right, this has never been opened still. Yeah, the square the knight is on has never been open. That's always going to be blocking checks. We have to take. And even if he takes with that, I can take. And it's still blocked. He can never hit this diagonal. There's always been a piece here. Oh boy. We're good? We're good. Ah, he castled. I'll match you. All right, we're both safe for now. Now it's time to go on the offensive. How do I want to do it? I think here's pretty good. This does a lot of stuff. Strong knight, I think. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm not fucking blind. Nope. It's really strong knight. Can't bluff to save my life. How do I want to do this? I definitely want that knight back. How far back can I move this queen? To there? To here, I suppose? He's castled already. That board kind of sucks, but I think I have to retreat. I think I gotta push back. Just not sure how I want to do it. Maybe here? Yeah, I think that's a move. Hold on. Let me see where else I could put it. I think this makes sense, though. I think here makes sense as well. We go. It's 2 parallel dimensions time. So we're gonna have to reintroduce that that other place you can move, that other direction you can move. Moving into a dimension is another move. But I like this. I'm not winning on this board anymore. I don't want this board to be the center of attention. I want to create a little bit of action. So let's do it. He cannot move on this board because you actually have to make moves at the present. There's a big line that says the present. You have to move in the present. That is extremely important. All right, so let's do some knight development. And yeah, this time his queen can't tank it. Thank God. You can only directly influence your current board, but moving pieces back makes it an alternate dimension. Yes, exactly. All right, he's got a queen going here. What does this queen do? I don't think he's threatening anything. Could be wrong. Here's what I have, though. Wait, nope, that's bad. All right, yeah, nobody saw that. I forgot. He needs to create another dimension. I keep forgetting about that little tidbit of information. Well, I'm a little scared to castle right now. I feel like my setup's pretty good. I need to take advantage of the second queen somehow. Unfortunately, when I just moved this in kind of an ass spot. There's a queen going there. What's that do? Not too much. Not too much. Move the queen. Don't think, just do. Just move the queen. Let's try to swing him around, maybe. Or we could open up the center more. Do I want that with my king in the center? No, I want to protect the queen. Let's make sure it's not getting taken anywhere else. Let go. All right, now we got 2 boards. Is his move. What's he doing with the 2 queens here? Scares the shit out of me. in all honesty. A very terrifying spot to be in. But I mean, my king's probably safe. Oh, he's setting up the mate. I think that would be a mate, right? Because he'd have 2 queens, and then wherever my king moves, his queen can catch up with. And I wouldn't be able to take that square. That'd be pretty annoying. So yeah, you have a little double queen attack going on to this pawn. My king could not even like retreat into the past or anything. Anywhere my king can go, his queen can go if it's right next to it. I at least bumped against an edge. If the king was like out in the center, you know, his queen couldn't chase it down, but it's on the edge. He has actually dog shit moves, which is kind of cool. Epic. All right, queen's on the same spot. You can't converge here. Not a free knight. I think I want to do something about the queen. This whole thing is just not doing him a solid. This knight, huh? Sneaky knight. All my moves, what are they? Decent amount of moves I got. Decent amount of moves. There are so many options. Could pick up a pawn, I guess. Little spooky. Probably not. I think I'm picking up a pawn. Unless if he... I don't know how the weird pawn take thing is. I might be victim to the pawn take. Let's not do that. Just in case there's some weird pawn takedown. See, I might just go on the offensive. Really try to fuck him up. Basically, losing a knight in the process. Do I care? I might not give a shit. I may not care. So here's something I would like to figure out. Does this work? No, that probably doesn't do anything. I think I just want to harass his queen, but I don't want to move that. Making a move on this second board is really tricky. Apologies for my sloth. Let's just complicate things. Tricky position. His queen has a lot of moves, but thankfully none of them, as far as I can tell, are on my king. So he's going for the trade. I obviously am taking this. That's the entire reason why I made that move, so that I can take it. And then, I think I'm gonna take this one. This one's more annoying to him, I think. Maybe could have tried to do something. I don't think I actually had a way. Well, what's nice about this queen take is I'm setting up to take his knight. So it's in a way a trade. So that makes it actually really awkward for him. And that's the shit I do like. So actually this pawn take was really strong in retrospect. Threatening his piece to just make another trade. Love it. And now I'm actually feeling pretty good. I mean, I can't say for sure, but I get the hunch that I've got a better set of attacks. I just don't know if I'll be able to capitalize on it. Oh, he's gonna take. Does he see something I don't? Well, my king still doesn't have any lines going to it. Neither king has any lines going to it, and he doesn't really have any way to converge on one spot. So I'm going to take his knight here and take his pawn here. Wait. Oh, fuck. King can move in. Oh, no, I think I still do this. I almost have mate. It's just not quite. I still think this is the right play, so we're gonna do it. No biggie. It's fine. Just a normal check. Nothing to worry about. You're doing great. Uh-oh. I don't know if he can get out. I bet he can. I'm sure there's some way. He might have to go back in time, though. This bishop can do so much. In the future, once he moves his king here, the bishop will be able to take him in the past. I'm pretty sure he knows this. If you didn't know this, for love of God, mute my stream. I'm pretty sure he knows this. He doesn't actually have that much a choice. He does not have very much a choice at all. If anything, moving his king into the past might suck even more for him. So I know what sort of thing he has to do, but is it really possible? How far in the past can he realistically go? Because if he moves in the past, it would have to be from this board, and none of his pieces have easy past moves. I don't think he can move that far in the past, but I'm excited to see how it turns out. Very excited. Oh, he did a massive stalling move. He moved as far as he could, 2 moves into the past. His bishop is now up here, so now I have about 2 moves until he's pretty doomed. So really, I think I just got to make boring moves, right? Because my king is insanely protected. I think I just want to protect my king as much as possible now. So the way I do that is, I mean, by not changing anything here. We just stall it out and he's pretty screwed because neither of his bishops do anything right now. That's a bad time, and my king's uber protected, I think. I would like to protect it better if I can. So maybe doing something like this would be actually helpful because it's not like he's gonna have a straight line to my king into the past, and that's just gonna be a good block. So I think I'll do this. I think what he's doing is he's setting himself up to be able to take this bishop with his queen. However, let me see if I can save this in any way. Here's how I save this. I put him in check. If he's in check, he cannot move his queen across dimensions. If he is in check, he's gotta move the king on this board. That's how we fuck with him. Oh boy, a powerful play that is. Oh God, that feels good. I think he can still make another timeline, but I mean, it's looking bad. The more checks, the better. Yeah, I think so too. He's always gonna be in check here. I think. But if he does move back, I'm gonna have to prepare for some sort of crazy cross timeline move, because that's what he's trying to set up. If I did not make this check, his queen would move from here to take my bishop, saving the day. That's what I just prevented. So I gotta keep an eye out for that in other timelines. Now, what's interesting is if he moves from this timeline, I automatically take his king. Same with this, I think he's mated. I think he's mated, because if he makes a move on either of these boards, he automatically loses. Because it's not like he can make a move on this board, then come back to take. So he's got to take here, and then he's going to be screwed down here. Or, yeah, well, he might not be screwed. I think there actually is an out for him. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what I think his moves are, because it also might not be accurate. That's a long move. Is that mandatory? Oh, that's mandatory. If the timeline ever catches up to here, it's over. So I just stall out for longer. Right, it doesn't end immediately, but it ends as soon as that timeline catches up. So I have to just not get mated, because that would be locked in for me. On closer inspection, the move that I thought he could do, I don't think he can do. Just on closer inspection. I really can't be saying exactly what it is. I don't know how much intel he has. I don't know. I'm nervous. I feel just because of the complications of this game, I feel like there could be an out, but you just don't know what it is. So this is one of those times where you just have to end up making a move, stalling it out as much as you can. Like, you honestly should be making that move in hopes that it somehow helps you. What you have to do is like go back and somehow manage to checkmate me first, and that's pretty much your only out. Now, I mean, it looks pretty bad, but I feel like that's your only play. Wait, it won't physically let you make that move? Oh, wait, he physically can't make this move. Well, then for the love of God, you just, so you have to submit a move, right? I think he just forfeited. So according to this game, there's a legal move, but I think we can say it's checkmate. I think what Morgan was doing, he was just trying to figure out the move, because the game will not let him move unless he makes a legal move, and Morgan could not see the legal move. So I have him basically double checked and mated. So he couldn't find the move. I really am curious what the computer thinks it is. If anyone manages to spot the move, let me know. The only move is double king h8. Oh, yeah, by stalling. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So he just moves his kings and he doesn't get immediately mated, but he gets mated in one. So it's a valid surrender. So I'll take that win. I think I definitely won that. All right, let's go to another game. All right, good luck, have fun. I have a pretty good track record for full board. I could change at any moment. Impressive knight move. I'm gonna try pushing to here. Let's do this first, though. Push, pawn. Push, pawn. Why are you doing this? I can't tell if these are bad moves or I just don't understand the game well. Yeah, this guy's actually on a entire, he's just playing on a whole nother dimension. Pawn push. You know, gotta get the pawn to the other side for a queen. Oh, he's doing the same. Brace to the finish. Shit. All right, fine. This can continue. Do I want to do that move? I think so. I think it's strong. Hard to say, though. I don't know if a bishop or a rook is right. Rooks kind of suck. I don't know. I don't hate it. All right, so he's threatening a fork here. Do I check him ever? Well, I can't. I could just prevent the fork right now. Can I prevent the fork and simultaneously set up something badass? I might castle. I'm gonna castle, I think. And if he tries the fork here, I'm good. And he doesn't have any straight lines. All right, risky castle. Let go. Oh, this isn't even a fork. I definitely have to piss again, but I'm waiting for an opportunity. I'm waiting for a difficult move. Yeah, he still does not have a straight line. And I just gotta guard this. I should get my king out of trouble, though. I think on second thought, moving the rook over is a lot better than castling here. Castling has opened me up for a lot. Oh, well, I take this. He still doesn't have a straight shot. Okay, I don't really care about that. Let's develop some pieces. Do I care if he takes this pawn? Everything else is protected. This pawn isn't. Bruh. Okay, nice. That's sick. Yeah, I guess we've moved. I think I'm gonna go here so he can't push this pawn. Well, that's kind of annoying for me then. Yeah, I'm not sure where I want my queen to go. What if I just sack? That's a bad idea. I'm not gonna sack. I think I'm gonna fall back here. I don't like that one. I like here better. Okay, that's fine. Just threatening rook. Don't really care. I feel like this is winning, but I'm afraid I've missed something. Like, I don't care if he takes the rook. Let's see if that's the case. I don't give a shit if he takes the rook. Hopefully. He sees it. And now he sees how this board is looking. Well, maybe he doesn't see it. I feel like this board's pretty bad for him, and now he's already retreated, so he can't really retreat to another dimension again. So, oh, he moved. Anyways, double scholars mate. Looks pretty clean. All right, not bad at all. We got a few checks. We've we've made it on 4 different boards. We've made it twice in the present and twice in the past. Very cool. All right, one more. All right, who's in? Make your move. Let's do this. Ah, yes. Let's protect the pawn with the bishop. A little rude bishop play, but that's fine. Let's develop. Interesting. All right, let's just develop, I think. I'll push some other stuff in a bit. Actually, I should have pushed something else. Love the content so much better than anything any GM has produced in this so far. Oh yeah, but that's kind of my fault. The only reason GMs suck at this game is because they watched my shitty excuse for a tutorial of a video. I said it before, it was not meant to be a tutorial, but everyone used it as a tutorial, and now they suck at the game because of it. I'm glad you like the content at least. I'm gonna do the good move. Interesting bishop play. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I think I'm gonna push this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna push it. Let's take. Okay, I'm very okay with him doing the knight thing because I'm gonna trade off my knight. Am I? Yeah, I guess so. It's not sketch at all. We should be fine because this knight's been here for forever, so it's always blocking. Oh, powerful queen take. All right, good play. I'm gonna just preemptively get this here so I can't get mated in the past. You know, he's always got queen to here, so can't let that happen. Yeah, your attack's go on, brother. I think I'm gonna set up a different attack. I don't really give a shit about that rook. I gotta be careful not throw my queen. I think I still go here. Threaten that queen. His queen doesn't have an easy take or an easy move. Yeah, and then I snatch his pawn probably. Love the idea of this game, but I'm complete garbage at normal chess, so adding the whole time travel dimensions thing would make me die. Trust me, everyone sucks at this game. This is the perfect time to get better at it. Because I swear, getting better at chess is not just some innate thing. No one comes out of the womb amazing at chess, maybe except for that 3-year-old who's almost the grandmaster. But even he played way more games than you and I have combined. So with that in mind, I think that if you just play games, you will get better at this. And I think you'll actually stand a better chance than you might think. Do I want a queen trade? It's a possibility. The answer is maybe. I'm not winning on material though. Wait, we have a bishop to his knight. I think I'm gonna take with pawn. I'd rather have him do some dumb thing with his queen. Let's take the pawn. I think it's a free pawn. He could go here. I don't care. Interesting. He wants to trade bishops and queens. He wants to trade a lot. Okay, I guess. I think I trade. I don't like being pinned there, so what could go wrong? Maybe this game only makes sense to people who aren't good at chess. Could be. That's funny. It really does feel like a totally different game from chess in strategy, but I imagine skill at least somewhat translates over. There goes that knight. I still haven't found anything sneaky I want to do. I kind of just want to trade off queens and call it a day. Like if I trade off queens, then I can castle and be safe. Because he doesn't have any good pieces that exploit my castle anymore. So I think that's really strong for me. Like he can move his rook to his file, but I don't care because I move my king to a corner and he can't get there. So let's get my other rook into the game. Did he miss mate? For real? On which board? He took the rook here. Did he have a play from here or was it even further back? I took here, he could have gone... I mean, he couldn't take the queen because I would just trade it off and it'd be fine. Yeah, I don't think there was a mate. It was close though. I did keep an eye on that, but I didn't see a mate. I also think there's some merit in doing this. Just picking up his knight. Because this board's amazing for me. I might as well live it twice. It's not like he's doing anything threatening here. I think I'm gonna just run with that. I know that means I'm splitting off and I'm giving him more opportunities to run, but I mean, we were kind of tied up until now. I gotta do something. Yeah, this looks solid to me. And then what's nice about this bishop is it prevents him from castling, which is extra good. The reason why I did it is because it's a free knight on this board. So I'm effectively up one piece in between these two boards. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, so I gotta just retreat the bishop. I have really no good spots, huh? Here, I guess. I want to take this knight again up here, but that makes no sense. That's just throwing away a bishop because it would split into another timeline. So back we go. How the bishop move horizontally between timelines? Sure. So the way that a bishop moves in this game is it can move in exactly 2 directions. exactly 2 directions in the same amount of spaces. So in a normal 2D chessboard, that always manifests itself as a diagonal, because when it moves itself in 2 directions, horizontal and vertical, that always creates a diagonal. But here, the bishop moved 1 space to the right and 1 space back in time, because you have to look at going back in time as moving in a direction. Moving once back in time is moving once in the direction of in the past. So the 2 directions it moved again were horizontal and back in time. Anyways, white's got to make a move on 2 boards. It's looking pretty bad for you. But sure, he's going on the aggro. Why not? Respect it. Makes me want to develop my pieces. Yeah, all pieces work in that same idea. The rook can move in exactly 1 direction, and the knight moves 2 spaces in 1 direction and 1 space in a different direction. All right, sure thing. Can you move something forward in time? I technically, but it would have to be across dimensions, because once there's been a move on a board, you cannot make another move on that same board. Dude is aggro with pawns, making it difficult for me. Gotta admit, I don't have any other good moves over to here. I guess I just retreat. Wait, I take this pawn because I'm stupid. And I totally didn't see that. Let's also threaten his rook. I almost wonder if I like this move more. No, he's got an easy save move. I think I just go here. Look out. E6 look nice. Maybe to threaten the knight. The thing is, he could just get around with that by just moving his knight, and then simultaneously pushing a pawn to threaten my bishop, make me waste another small move. I don't really care for it. I'll take the pawn when I can. Anyways, I'm going to trade rooks, unless if I have a better move. I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna trade rooks. Make his king, not castle, and then over here, maybe I'll castle myself. Might actually just push this rook over. All right, good. Or not. You can figure it out, white. I believe in you. Aw, rude. I like this the more the more I think about it. I think it's responsible that I castle, just to play it safe, but I do want to attack him more in the future. All right, hear me out. We got the rooks protecting each other right now. Rooks are doubling up, and I can't get checked on this board. So I think I'll run with this. Get the rook protecting the rook. Let me make sure it's on the same square. That'd be so embarrassing. No, they're on the same square. All right, doubled up rooks. I need to simplify a little bit. Really? The classic pawn push. That's fair. He doesn't want to get back ranked. I respect it. Especially on this board where he has basically nothing going for him, and I'm just going to sweep all his pieces and destroy him. Yeah, that's fair. Anyways, this is always happening. And then watch this. We protect the rook. As a free rook, boys. Thank you very much. I got some sneaky stuff coming up now that I got rid of that rook. I wonder if he wants to get this pawn to here so he can try to back rank me. If he goes for that, I'll just push this up. I might check out the Discord server afterwards. It'd be fun to play against some really good players. Oh, that's huge. Okay, well, he ruined my plans. Nicely done. You took my best piece. Yeah, you took my best piece. So what's the deal now? I think I set this up. This is now my best piece, but it's so trapped. So maybe push this so I can try to get it in play. I think I want to double up with rooks instead. And then on this board, might just pick up a pawn. No, because he'll take it with a knight. I don't know where I want to go with this. I could just push this pawn, force him to take here. Well, no, I'm already protected. Yeah, it's already protected, so let's maybe push this pawn, call it a day. Better be safe than sorry. You got this, white. I believe in you. Just make moves. Trust me. I mean, you might be able to do some shit with this knight, but I would just recommend you make moves. Knight going here. This knight's not doing much. Yeah, he doesn't have any strong moves with it. I want to push this here. I definitely want to do that. And then over here, I don't want him to put me in check, so I'm just going to run over here. Or here. Might be better. This might be a better fortress. Yeah, this is a way better one. I have so many places to run to now. Oh, that doesn't protect this rook. Back it up. I need to do something with this. Maybe here. Defend against the check. Offer a rook trade, I think. I could pick up a pawn, but I prefer to not be in check. Yeah, that's my move. Tough call. Where did he even go? What the fuck? Okay, it's been a fun night. Thank you guys all for coming out. Hope you guys had a wonderful time watching a 5D chess. This game's fun. Great fun this game is. I guess I should have kept checking them, but by God, that was just horrible. Oh my God.